was he saying by doing that?
He was saying that, I forgot what he said.
Assad.
He did not want to, he was not an American, so he did not want to do the whole thing, so he bowed down and he was saying he didn't want to do it. So then he went off the team.
That's correct. So during the national anthem, players are expected to have their hand over their heart and stand in silence and be solemn during the national anthem. Instead of doing that, he kneeled down. Why did he do that? As an African American, why do you think he would do that? Aiden.
Is it because he's like...
What was he protesting? Amino. He was protesting for civil rights, so there was a lot of issues with police brutality at that time, now, and this has been going on for a long time. He was protesting police brutality, which a lot of people thought, and still think, hey, that has nothing to do with football. You're a football player. When you're on that field, you should just be playing football, and you don't need to make a political statement. Do you guys agree or disagree with what he did? You do? Okay, I think a lot of us agree with what he did. Okay, so there are pros and cons. One, he's got status, he's famous, he's on TV, and he's using his status to send a message about police brutality. Sure, our opinion is that is okay. A lot of people disagree with that, though. Assad.
He didn't want to pledge his allegiance to people that was treating him like that.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get. He didn't want to pledge his allegiance to people who do not respect him as a human being and try to take away his rights. So, let's get these articles out. Are they on your desk, Mr. Assad? No, they're under here. All right. So I'm going to pass these out. We can take a quick look. If in your notebooks you can make a small T-chart, we are going to jot down before we start writing the pros and cons of protesting during sporting events. Okay? According to this article. Yes, Mr. Muhammad. Yeah, you can go to Miss Hoffman's room, I suppose. Alright, so if you can make a T-chart that looks like this, we're going to have two sides. Pros of protesting during sporting events, and then the other side is just the cons of the same topic. What did we say one pro was? What's a good thing about it, Assad?
About what?
About Colin Kaepernick and people of his status protesting during sporting.
People will know that.
Yeah. Yes, okay. More people will be aware. I'll just say we'll be aware of injustices. That's a good one. What's one con? What's a bad thing? Now this is more difficult. If you disagree with it, it's more difficult to brainstorm reasons for this. But what do you think people on the other side, because you always have to think, what's the other side thinking? Why are they against this? Aiden.
It's disrespectful?
Okay, yes, a lot of people did think it was disrespectful. Disrespectful. I'm just going to write disrespectful. All right, so we already have one reason for each side, which I would like you can use those reasons. You can write them down. I want you to read this article and try to come up with at least 2 more reasons for each side. That's really going to help us when we start writing our paragraphs for today. Yes, Hassan?
My notebook's in another class.
Oh my, why is your notebook in another class?
I didn't even know that it was in my book.
Okay, well, you go get it.
I didn't pass.
Yes, you do. Here you go. All right, you got your Newsella articles, and you can get started. And thank you, Ms. Cutter, for